Hello, welcome back to Planet 40k, and today we're looking at the pink horrors of Tzeentch. So for 140 points, you're going to get 10 of these guys, movement 6, toughness 3, a 7-up save, 1 wound, 7-up leadership, and 2 OC per model, and they have a 4-up invuln. You can give one a demonic icon for a 6-up leadership, or you can give one an instrument of chaos to add one to the charge rolls. They come with coruscating pink flames, at 18 inches, 2 attacks each, hitting on 3, strength 4, -1 AP, which is nice, and 1 damage. Not really going to be killing a lot with these guys, but we're going to dive a bit deeper as we go on into the video. As you can see, the keywords are infantry, battle line, chaos, demons, Tzeentch, horrors, pink, blue, and brimstone. We're only interested in the infantry and battle line keywords at this point in time. So let's take a look at this split ability. Each time a pink horror or blue horror model in this unit is destroyed, after the attacking unit has finished making its attacks, if this unit is not destroyed, roll a d6 on a 4-up. If it was a pink horror, you add 2 blue. If it was a blue horror, you add 1 brimstone. That's a lovely ability, and we're going to talk a bit more about that again a little bit further on in the video. So obviously on the back of the sheet, horrors are pink, horrors are blue, where once there was 1, now there are 2. If at any point this unit contains no pink horror models, use the blue horrors datasheet for this unit. So that's kind of nice. So if you run out of pink horrors for whatever reason, I'd imagine you'd take the blues away to keep the pinks because of the more OC. You'd go onto the blues datasheet, and obviously it is there. 6 movement, 3 toughness, saves an 8-up or 4-up invuln, 1 wound each, leadership of an 8+, and then 1 OC. So your OC comes down, your leadership's gone up. So a bit harder to pass those battle shock tests. Again, they've got the split ability. Each time a blue horror model in this unit is destroyed, after the attacking unit has finished making its attacks, as long as you're not destroyed, roll a d6. On a 4-up, we add a brimstone horror model to the unit. And of course, because you're using this datasheet, you're going to gain the cackling horrors aura. While an enemy unit is within 6 inches of this unit, if this unit contains 1 or more blue horror models, subtract 1 from that enemy unit's leadership characteristic. And then exploding horrors. This is a fun little ability. Don't think it's going to come up a lot if I'm honest. But each time this unit is selected to fight, you can select 1 enemy unit of engagement range, then select 1 or more brimstone horror models in this unit. For each roll of a 4-up, that model is destroyed and the enemy unit suffers a mortal wound. Bit of fun, bit of kamikaze. Just, yeah, going to select these 5 brimstones, 2 and 3 go off, 3 mortal wounds, lovely stuff. So obviously the split ability, it's key, right? You're obviously going to split it down and your unit can expand to over your starting strength. So I've got the rules of the starting strength up here. So your starting strength is 10. And obviously they say it can never exceed that, but I've got the rule on the right hand side, returning models to a unit. And as you can see in the brackets, the only exception to this is a split ability. So you can go above, for pink horrors and blue horrors, so you can go above your starting strength. Most other things can't, we're the only exception to this. So this is key for taking battle shock tests, because you have to be below half, which means you have to have 4 models in the unit to even take the battle shock test. Standard battle shock test, should I say. That brings us on to demonic manifestation, which is one of our army rules. While a demonica unit from our army is within our army's shadow of chaos, each time that unit takes a battle shock test, we add 1 to the test, and if the test is passed, 1 model in that unit regains up to D3 lost wounds, but with battle lines, we gain up to D3 destroyed models instead. Now, what's important here is if you're being forced to take a battle shock test outside of the step, so like the school cannon for instance, it forces battle shock tests after it's shot. So let's say that happens to you and you've got 5 pinks and 5 blues and you make up all your invulns. Yeah, you've not lost no models, you're at 10. You can do a test. If you pass the test, you can bring back D3 pinks because its destroyed models can be returned to this unit. So you're bringing back pinks, which is nice, but you're bringing back OC, which is lovely. And obviously we've got the insane bravery stratagem. Obviously this can only be taken in our battle shops deck of our command phase, so we can instantly pass and bring back D3 models, which is nice, right? It's nice, keeping them pinks alive, more OC, it's better for controlling objectives. Now, final thoughts for these guys. For me, how I would play them is either deep strike them onto a mid-board objective or around the area to try and do actions. So there's going to be investigate signals or investigate sites, I believe. Things like that. Engage, keep them in a corner. home objective, so if you're getting shot from your home objective, you can just bring them back because you're always in your army. Shadow of Chaos. Are they expensive for 140 points? No, I think they're fairly priced. These are going to be a bugger to remove. So if they're focusing on destroying your pinks to reduce the actions, to reduce your holding objectives, that means they're not shooting your greater demons, which is more for them, really, because that means your greater demons are feel free to move around, do what they need to do. If they're focusing on your pink horrors rather than your greater demons, more falls on your opponent, in my opinion. I do think obviously they need to deal with your pink, so they've got to be careful, but your greater demons are going to be mashing stuff up, they're going to get focus fired, while these can just mooch about in the middle, hold an objective, earning you points. Again, I think they are worth the 140. They split down well. 2 units of these, pretty nice. You can add a leader to them if you want to. Don't think it's worth it. I think if you had a change cast and a -1 to hit is nice if you're going to sit them on your backfield objective, your home objective. So -1 to hit at all times and you're bringing them back. They're going to be a bugger to remove. 140 points, yes, I think good value for your points there, and I think they are going to swing games in your favour. Shame about the 1 wound, but 4 up Invan is very, very nice. What do you think of the pink horrors? Are they going to be in your lists? Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.